Have the price of eggs made you not want to bake a cake? Well, if so, then I have the perfect recipe for you. This is the best I'm cooking. If you follow my channel, you know I've been cooking my way through our family's old collection of recipes. And this old cake recipe has had a lot of different names over the years. Everything from Wacky Cake to Depression Cake to War Cake to even Hooverized Cake. In my old cookbooks, I've even seen it called Eggless, Butterless, Milkless Cake. And it's exactly that. It doesn't have any eggs, it doesn't have any milk, and it doesn't have any butter. That's because this old cake recipe dates all the way back to the Great Depression. And that's why it was called a Depression cake, because it was famous at that time due to the fact that it was so economical. And it probably did originate in the Great Depression and then regained popularity during World War II. And that's when it became known as a war cake, because during the time of eggs and butter and milk rationing, people still wanted to eat their cake. Now, this is Hershey's version of the war cake, and they call it the Hershey's Cocoa Wacky Cake. And it's a really good cake. I had never made the Hershey's Wacky Cake before until I started cooking my way through this old 1979 cookbook that my family has had. But it's a really good cake. It had a great batter. It's beautiful. It baked up well. It was light and fluffy and yet still moist. It did maybe have just a wee bit of an aftertaste, probably due to the vinegar. But all in all, it's a great cake, and I would totally make it before. In terms of where I would put it in the Hershey's cake rankings, I would put it at number 5. Don't leave out the vinegar because you do need it to activate the baking soda, which is what gives this cake its incredible rise. But it's a great recipe, definitely economical. You don't even need those pesky eggs. I say bring this old recipe past to present.